Greetings, greetings to everyone. Thank you for tapping in and welcome to where we talk about spirituality and walking a godly path, right? And basically just being a chosen one, okay? But today, you know what I want to talk about? I want to talk about quite numerous things in under one video, right? I just want to mention a couple of things on the experiences and the encounters you have as the person that you are, mostly as the chosen ones, because they quite have similar experiences when it comes to this life, right? Now, I don't know if you have ever lived in a small town. It's either a small town or a small village, right? Where it's almost as if everyone knows each other. It doesn't really have to be your home village, because I'm going to talk about how in such places you become famous without trying, right? You become famous without trying, and you just start realizing how much people know about you and know about your things, and mostly the agendas. And every time I start talking about the agendas, it's crazy, because these are people that you don't owe them anything, right? The people you don't owe them anything, ladies and gentlemen. You're even minding your own business. You're just going about your day, sticking to your business, right? But you'll realize that they are quite after you. Now I remember when I arrived at this other village, right? What became so funny, right, was off just the word hello. Okay. I know. But just the word hello, it's a greeting, right? Hello, how are you? Good. Mm. Hello, right? Are you okay? Yes, I'm okay. Mm. Great. So in this village, I don't know if the people have never really heard the word hello, or they have never heard a man greeting using the word hello. So they started calling me the hello man. You know, kids will pass me and they would greet me. And I'll say hello. How are you guys? We are fine, right? So before I knew it and realized that I was even way too famous than I thought I am, as private and as an introvert that I am, and as just how I keep to my things and mind my own business, you realize how quite news in like small towns and villages, they travel very, very quick. Very, very quick, ladies and gentlemen. You'll be famous before you even know it. So I even became famous before I even know it. It's like everybody knew me. They would see me passing over there, and all of a sudden you start hear them going, "Hello, hello, hello." Right? Just some crazy. I don't know. To me, it's just crazy. To me, it's insane, and I'm like, just out of a simple word of greeting back and saying hello back, right? But anyway, mostly what I wanted to talk about was the agendas, right? The hate, the type of hate you're gonna receive, right? As the person that you are, mostly trust the chosen ones, because you are fulfilling the prophecy, the biblical prophecy, which is even talked about. I'm not sure about which book is that in the Bible, but where they say the world is gonna hate you because they hated me first, right? From those scriptures, ladies and gentlemen, like by the time you start realizing that it is written of you in the Bible, a whole lot of things are gonna be. It's gonna, like, you're just gonna see the prophecy revealing itself in your life, right? You're gonna be living the Bible type thing, right? It's deep, it's deep, but that's gonna be the case, right? You're gonna be seeing these people coming after you, and they're just mocking you everywhere you go. And ladies and gentlemen, you're not even a troublesome person, right? You're not bitter. You're not big-headed, right? You're just a person, right? Who's just after surviving. Basically, you're just existing, and just by you existing, you'd see that it seems like people got problems about that, right? People have a problem about just you existing. Now it goes down to even the witchcraft, ladies and gentlemen, right? People would wanna all of a sudden start doing witchcraft on you, right? Throwing spell magic to your life. It's either to get you sick, right? To kill you, to stop you from becoming the best version of yourself, right? And any of these, ladies and gentlemen, it's not gonna work, right? But you'll realize that people are quite very dedicated to just being mockery. I mean, just they're just dedicated to acting of mockery, of talking crap, and you know, good people are rare. Let me just say that. And with you, it becomes worse because you carry the true essence of God. You carry the Holy Spirit. So when you carry the Holy Spirit, you convict people's souls. You expose hidden motives about people. So automatically, it's like they just get this edge of coming against you, type thing, right? And it's like it's a whole team against one person. And the mockery, ladies and gentlemen, it happens the whole time. It doesn't stop. There's no way you take a break. The mockery is pretty much happening the whole time, the whole way, right? Who does he think he is? There he goes, Mr. Hello. It's great. It's incredible, right? It's bizarre. It's very, 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 very bizarre. So now your enemies, ladies and gentlemen, quite very much outnumber you. They Your enemies outnumber you, and as much as you have these experiences and God reveals these things to you and shows you the type of environment and the type of people you're dealing with, it's quite very balanced in a way that even the good people and the people who are sent by God to confirm to you that you're on the right path. It's like he would just even use other people to confirm to you who you are, type thing, right? But right now, in the environment I'm in so far, I've just been seeing wickedness, ladies and gentlemen. Nothing more than wickedness, right? Because it just people do not really believe in God. They don't believe that you can actually survive and overcome evil without using no juju, black magic, witch doctor stuff. They don't believe in that. They don't believe in that you can just depend on God and that's it, right? They have to be doing some juju, some witchcraft. That's when they believe that they can be actually, they can survive and overcome most things that are happening around, right? And it's like, it's just too deep, you know. And your enemies, it's like they they don't stop. And here's why, as you as well, you shouldn't at any point drop your guard. You have to always be aware, alert, because these people would even plot stuff for you, ladies and gentlemen. They would plot stuff. They would plot to even use your kids against you. They would. It's just a whole mob of evil thinking people trying to come against you. But little do they know who they're coming against. That's the thing. And God has you in such places to show you who you are, to show them who He is, and to show them that they truly don't have any form of will against God's will, right? Because in most cases, you would see them how they're gonna despise you if you're in a position where maybe God still has you financially, you're still trying to make one and two meet, right? They're gonna try put all the doubt in you. They're gonna tell you you ain't going nowhere, you ain't becoming anything, you're stuck here. uh, and even how they treat you is gonna be quite very obvious, because you will realize that they do not believe they do not believe in anything that you try to do, or in you having a future ahead of you, which is of success, right? They don't believe in that. They just see you as that stuck person who they can always throw shade at and talk ish about. That's it. That person they can always be mocking every day. There he goes, the hello man. Hey, who does he think he is? Apparently, he's this, that. Because some people would even circulate fake information about you just to fuel the hate. And mind you, you're just a person who's just trying to exist, right? Now, that's all that I wanted to talk about in this video. I didn't really want to make it too long. Stay prayed up, stay meditated. As a chosen one, most of you guys will relate, right? The things that you guys see are very, very deep, okay? The things that you begin to talk about, nobody would ever believe, right? And it's like, wow, it just goes beyond insanity, you know? Anyway, stay prayed up, stay meditated, be blessed. Don't drop your guard, okay? This is all part of your experience. This is all to build you, but not to break you. Because people are better, ladies and gentlemen. People's hearts have been hardened. You know, people are quite very, 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 very destroyed within. So now you're just dealing with vessels that are quite very, very, very good to accommodate demons. And it's like they're hosting these demons very well, more than seeking to host the Father, to host the spirit of positivity, right? Holy energy. Anyway, be blessed. It's the end of the video. Peace out.